पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। Wow.
The Arctic storm in the United States, where millions of people hunkered down against a deep freeze on Christmas on Sunday to ride out this winter storm that has killed at least 34 people across the U.S. and is expected to claim more lives after trapping some residents inside houses with heaping snowdrifts and knocking out power to tens of thousands of homes and businesses, also upsetting many travel plans as thousands of flights had to be cancelled. Well, let's go across to Parmeshwar for more. Before that, let's just listen into what the governor of New York had to say.
Tragically, there has been a loss of life. The numbers continue to increase. We have confirmed now 12 storm-related deaths, and unfortunately, we know that there'll be more numbers that'll be being unveiled as soon as they're actually confirmed. But there is substantial, significant, and devastating loss of life as a result of this winter storm.
Millions of people have hunkered down to ride out the winter storm that has killed at least 34 people across the United States and is expected to claim more lives after trapping people inside houses and knocking out power to tens of thousands of homes as well as businesses. Now, the scope of the storm has been on a rarely seen scale, stretching from all the way to Canada to along the border with Mexico. So about 60% of the US population faces some sort of winter weather advisory or warning, and temperatures plummeted drastically below normal over the weekend in the US. Now, the storm has led to deaths in several states, including New York, Colorado, as well as Oklahoma. In the US, among the worst hit, though, was Buffalo, where 2 days of heavy snow and high winds created conditions that local officials said were likely the most severe since 1977. Now, snowfall was predicted to be 4 feet to 5 feet as of Sunday afternoon, but it drifted to nearly 6 feet in some areas. But just imagine 3 days into a blizzard, people remain stuck inside cars on highways and streets. In fact, at one point, every fire truck in New York was stranded, while ambulances were averaging 3 hours per trip. This is as per their governor. The storm knocked out power in communities from Maine to Seattle, but heat and lights were steadily being restored across the US. In fact, according to Power Outage, fewer than 2 lakh customers were without power on Sunday at around 3 p.m. at their afternoon time. This is down from a peak of 1.7 million people suffering a power outage. Now, due to frozen electric substations, some residents were not expected to regain power until Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Now, one frozen substation reportedly buried under 18 feet of snow is currently in Buffalo in western New York, causing a huge issue. The extreme weather has severely taxed electricity grids, with multiple power providers urging millions of people to reduce usage to minimize rolling blackouts in places like North Carolina. And now, according to the tracking site FlightAware, over 4,600 domestic and international flights remain cancelled as of this morning. So the severe conditions have forced several states to issue a state of emergency, while authorities urge residents to hunker down at home for Christmas as well as the following days.